So with the meta being wide open, we're going back and testing old metas. Here we got the Mac-10 and the AUG. Now, I believe the Mac-10 has been very versatile, so the loadout you can mix up with it. This is what I've been doing, which I've changed this a ton of times, but recently, since they changed the sound suppressor on the weapons, now it increases bullet velocity, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and obviously, you know, the suppression. I think it's a lot better. Since I'm running with the AUG, I don't think I need it to increase damage range. Maybe if I was running with a sniper, I would put on the agency to help that, but this makes it a little bit faster, which obviously you're up close, you're not really using it for too much medium range, so you want it to be as fast as possible. And then I use the reinforce heavy just to kind of counter kind of what I just said. I did think about using either not a barrel or a different barrel, like maybe the task force or something like that. So you can mix it up there and put on maybe an aim down sight attachment instead. Speed grip, just to increase that sprinting movement speed as much as I can. 53 round drum mag instead of the salvo. Okay, the aim down sight speed and the reload time, you know, it's more worth it here because the aim down sight time isn't too bad, but with the salvo it's a lot slower. And then finally the Raider stock. Hip fire, I barely hit fire this thing anyway, so sprint to fire here is key to me. And then obviously, you know, the strafing speed and stuff like that it helps with. So the Mac-10, still great in my opinion. It's got, you know, many different options, one of the top tier SMGs. Now for the AUG. AUG is not what it used to be at all. It's a lot harder to hit shots, there's a bit more recoil, there's a lot less bullet velocity, so lining up those shots, it's kind of like, it's pretty vertical, so it's easy in that way, but there's a lot of kick to it, and then you got a target moving around at the same time, so it's hard to deal with because it's not even close to hit scan. But agency suppressor, that should be kind of obvious for the muzzle. The barrel, I use the task force. I know before the strike team and the titanium were increasing bullet velocity, but since now they're not, I chose not to do that, and I kept finding myself slowing down my rate of fire myself, so I feel like I didn't need the faster rate of fire, so I just went with the task force because it increased bullet velocity and damage range. Wasn't too worried about the damage range, mainly just the bullet velocity. 45 round drum mag actually I put that back on wrong. You could use a 54 if you're using it for like trios or quads, but 45 is more than enough. And then the 3x optic, they changed it so it's a lot less zoomed out, so the visual recoil isn't actually too bad, but it, you know, it's just like a VLK. You could try like the 4x if you wanted to, but for me, I think that would be a little too far zoomed in for how slow the bullets are traveling. It kind of messed with my mind. So as far as this old meta, I probably wouldn't use it. The Mac-10, yes. The AUG, not so much. It was fun to try to get used to again, but it was pretty difficult. Check out the gameplay. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you out there.
You eliminated the most wanted target.
Jesus Christ.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
I'll find a place.
Ah!
advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTV for resupply.
Closing in.
Fucking stupid.
UAV entering the AO. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTV for resupply.
Going target.
You want to open the front door for me?
Loader 2-0. Copy. Let's strike away.
More targets remaining. Good work. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is moving. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Gas is inbound. That's a win. Proper job.